Right now is their record showing a lot more losses.
And, you know, right now for San Antonio, they recognize how critical this stretch of the season is. They're in the playoff picture right now, and they are focusing on hitting their stride as we head into the postseason.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Fox and Castle are their guards. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 slot. And for the Warriors, DeAnthony Melton out there with Curry. Then there's Draymond Green. And there's Porzingis. And it's Santos in at the small forward. Stan, when you look at these teams on paper, there's a clear talent discrepancy.
Yeah, but Kevin, games aren't won on paper. And if you're the underdogs, most people have already written you off. So you go out and play free with no pressure and use all of that public doubt as motivation.
Now Castle, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Pass to Wembanyama. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Porzingis. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength. But he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that. But as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better. A generational talent. Wembanyama is an all-around player with incredible upside.
It's the second from the line. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Curry gets the bucket.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Curry against Fox. We play just over a minute here in the first. Good work there as it goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Melton passes to Curry. Back to Melton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Castle. That one wide left. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Fox has got his second basket of the game.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
Curry passes to Melton. Now Porzingis. Good defense by Wembanyama.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now, here's Fox. His last outing, he had 24 points. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
Yeah, they had their chances and put up a fight, but it's so hard to win close games on the road.
Curry with it. They had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Pass to Green. Porzingis sets the pick for Green. And the Warriors miss again. Spurs leading by 4. Here's Champagnie. Still yet to score. Fox from outside. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Curry. Out to Porzingis. Can they get it? Rebounded by Castle.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Vassell wide open. No good with the triple. So it's the Warriors now. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
And again, no good by Golden State. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Wembanyama down low. Working on Green. Here's Castle. Offensive rebound. The shot, no good. Warriors trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
For 3, drains it from beyond the arc.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's Fox. 6 points for him. Champagnie passes to Fox. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Well, look, Fox is wiry strong. He can handle contact.
And now, let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Kevin?
Thank you once again, Allie. And here is Fox after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. Three-pointer, Fox. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Milton with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. Outside Curry. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Fox goes in. That one good for 2. Fox has got 10 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Santos. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Curry against Fox. From downtown, another miss by Curry.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Here's Fox. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And Santos gets it to go. Santos has got it all tied up now for the Warriors. The Spurs have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Back to Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Curry. Fox, no good. Here's Santos. A miss that time would have put him up. San Antonio with the ball. Pass to Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Now, here's Fox. Shoots over Curry. Another miss by Fox. And here is Green. No scoring in this one. Pass to Curry. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Yeah, look, that's not the kind of performance they would have liked. But the one good thing about this league, the next game's always right around the corner. Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Santos. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Santos has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Gary Payton is checked in for Golden State. Podziemski's coming in for Milton. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Harper comes in for Stephon Castle. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They trail by 1. Outside Harper. Spurs passing it around. Launches a 3. The shot, no good. The Warriors shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Pass to Curry. From deep. Sinks the triple. Curry's got 9.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
And the Warriors, another 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
I mean, how can you not be excited about this guy's future? Wembanyama just cutting the D to shreds.
Curry finds Podziemski. Payton outside. Curry is inside. He's guarded by Harper. Payton gets the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Barnes. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Warriors leading by 4. There's 1:38 left in the first. Curry, a screen on Fox. Back to Curry. Spins. They kick it out to Green. Jacks up a 3. And it's Harper with the rebound.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Wembanyama has gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Here's Porzingis. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Second chance shot. A shot by Podziemski, no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Buries it from three-point range. And now just a 1-point Warrior lead. Payton outside. Outside Curry. The 3. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort today.
Barnes kicks to Harper. Back to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Fox. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Outside Curry. Here's Podziemski. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Gary Payton II is out there with Quentin Post. Then there's Brandon Pajemski, and it's Spencer in at the shooting guard position. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Warriors trail by 3. Now Pajemski. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Golden State needs to get off a shot, and the Warriors can't hang on to the ball. We've got a moment now to go to a rookie watch and find out who among the NBA's freshman class have been the hottest shooters. Third is Dylan Harper.
And his confidence is going to keep growing if he continues shooting like he has over the past month.
Spurs leading by 3. Castle with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver.
Yeah, and he also put in major work on the boards. Just an all-around dominant performance.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Barnes against Payton. Here's Spencer, and he's good on the 3-ball. Spencer's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. The Warriors trailing. Payton drives in, and the dunk by Payton.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And so it's San Antonio with it. The Warriors making the shot.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Here's Spencer. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
San Antonio making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Harper's shot's good.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
Pass to Melton. Curry looking it over. The 3-ball from Curry.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Here's Castle. Good, nice job down low. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Pass to Melton. Outside, Payton. Now Melton. And stolen by Castle. From 20 feet out, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Castle's got the lead up to 7 now for San Antonio. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Santos, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
For 3, Vassell. The rebound by Post. Warriors have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. To the wing on the left. Curry from deep three-point land. Kept alive. Payton kicks to Melton. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Barnes grabs the miss. Spurs leading by 7. Vassell, the pass to Harper. Pass to Cornet. Driving to the basket.
Castle's so good up and down the lane.
Warriors shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Quentin Post. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Payton. The Spurs also changing it up. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornet. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Harper. Pass to Santos. Green with a screen on Barnes. Here's Santos. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Outside Fox. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. And it's a 12-point San Antonio lead. Here's Podziemski. He has yet to score. Curry can't get it to go. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
When Fox is using his agility like this, it can just be too much for the defense to handle.
The Warriors shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Back to Curry. They need this. And the Warriors miss again.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Warriors trail by 14. Pass to Melton. Here's Santos. Nailed from three-point land. Santos has got 11 points.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Now Castle. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, man, what an incredible throwdown by the rookie Castle. Wow.
So here we go, Coach. The 2025 Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can't say too many good things about this guy, but it starts with this. Like all the best players in the league, he plays both ends of the floor. Stephon Castle can take on the assignment of guarding the best player on the other team, and he's a guy whose skills are rapidly improving offensively. The future is great for this guy.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shoot two.
And he knocks down the first one. Closing out the season, Stan, it's a little bittersweet for the guys who have already said they're going to retire. We're going to miss them.
Yeah, it can lead to some emotional farewell games. And if the guy's a star, even the opposing fans may celebrate his career on that night.
And the Warriors making a change here. Porzingis has checked in.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Harper. Back to Wembanyama. It's stolen by Green. Down low, here's Porzingis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Porzingis has got his first basket of the night.
Superb concentration by Porzingis. Good at staying under control and pushing through the contact.
Now here's Barnes. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Wembanyama. Again, the Spurs, good for 2.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Brandon Podziemski.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Porzingis kicks to Green. Porzingis with a screen on Barnes. Here's Green. Pass to Curry. 5 on the clock. Fox with the steal. Vassell left side. Outside, Fox. Back to Vassell. 5 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Warriors trail by 14. Pass to Melton. Here's Santos. 11 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Curry. They kick it out to Green. And it's Harper with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Fox finds Barnes. Spurs passing it around. And Santos pulls it down. The Warriors shooting just 34% from the floor. Outside Curry. Over Harper. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Curry's got 17 now.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Fox feeling it out a bit. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 17 points in the game.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Curry against Fox. And it's denied by Fox. And he's able to get it back. Tough finish, Curry.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Curry against Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. They double team Wembanyama. He had a nice open look right there.
And how about the vision right there? Wembanyama is skilled at kicking it out to teammates.
58 seconds left here in the second. Here's Curry. Shoots over Fox. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They've lost some of that physical edge here.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. A different look now for San Antonio. Champagne's checked in, and Castle is subbed in for Harper.
One shot.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Outside Fox. Out left to the wing. Wembanyama passes to Fox. And the rejection by Curry.
And quick reaction by Curry. Steph putting some serious effort in defensively.
Warriors trail by 14. Outside, Green. Takes a three. San Antonio with the rebound. Castle's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Fox. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
An elite scorer who gets it done from everywhere. Fox is also one of the fastest players in the league.
Now here's Curry. He's got 22. Puts up a deep three. The shot missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Spurs lead by 17. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Looking at San Antonio, last week of the season, they want the playoffs to start, but they still got to take care of business.
Interesting time. You want to avoid injuries, but also not lose your momentum.
All right, guys, we've got to go back and talk about Victor Wembanyama and how he played in that first half. Just outstanding.
Feels like he's tracking down every missed shot. Straight up, he's outworking the guy across from him. Fantastic effort.
And if you're the other team, you have to get a body on him. Box him out, man.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
On the floor for San Antonio, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward position. Now here's Porzingis. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, "I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life." Kevin?
Paying tribute. Nice job. Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Fox. Following the basket by Draymond Green. Here's Wembanyama. Hits the jumper. 14 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Now here's Curry. Melton, no good. On the wing, Fox. Guarded by Curry. Pass to Castle. And here is Fox. Now, here's Vassell. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Santos, the pass to Porzingis. Pass to Santos. Just 5 on the clock. Melton tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. G.A., he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Here's Curry following the bucket by the Spurs. Looking to end the run. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Curry's got 24.
And the driving force behind multiple chips. Curry knows when and how to take over at the offensive end.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 24 points for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And while we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month. Number 5, the Spurs.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they've passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. To the inside, and Green slams it in.
Oh, how about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Vassell outside. 3-pointer, Fox. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Castle. Now Wembanyama. Draymond Green with the rebound. Warriors trail by 18. Now Melton. Here's Santos. Pass to Porzingis. Launches it. Connects from 3-point range. Porzingis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A big man with big-time range. Porzingis is a legit threat from 3-point land.
There's the screen. And here's Vassell from the arc. Cans it from downtown. Vassell's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Team's shooting a steady diet from outside.
San Antonio leading by 18. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, he just came flying in. Vassell making sure it goes down.
Melton kicks to Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Fox. Curry with the bounce pass. Outside, Green. Off target from outside.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
A moment here to see the numbers for Green. He's getting around 8 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Well, he's found his groove. He isn't forcing anything, and he's making the most of his chances.
Here's Porzingis. Good. Porzingis has got 7 points for the quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 24. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play brought to you by AT&T. Here's Curry. Pass to Melton. It's stolen by Wembanyama. The 3 ball. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got assist number 5 here tonight. The Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the 3rd quarter. And here's Melton. Back to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Bangs home the trifecta. Green's got 8 points.
Perfect example of the competitor Draymond Green is. He felt compelled to come right back at him.
Pass to Vassell. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Golden State's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from 3-point land in the 2nd half. And it's Green with the jam.
Well, at 7-2, Porzingis has a great view of the floor. It allows him to spot open passes.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the score by Golden State. Vassell, no good. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Curry passes to Santos. Curry against Wembanyama. Curry's shot is good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Fox, no good. Warriors trail by 19. To the paint. Here's Green. Good on the shot. Green's got 11 points here in just the 2nd half.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for Golden State. Gary Payton comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Curry. Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Spurs leading by 17. Outside, Fox. Here's Wembanyama. No good again that time. Golden State's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Count it. Porzingis has got 11.
Yeah, Porzingis finishes the break. I like teams rewarding their big men for running the floor.
Here's Fox. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Inside, here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Pass to Porzingis. Now Pajemski. No good on the three. Now Fox. Headed by Porzingis. Fox against Porzingis. Now here's Fox. He's guarded closely. Count that one.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Pass to Melton. Back to Pajemski. They set the pick. And here's Porzingis for a three. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Well, you talk about a full 180. His play here in the second half has really come on. You can see his confidence building.
Here's Champagnie. Still without a basket. Now, here's Fox. And they'll get another chance. Now, Castle. 10 points for him. And no good that time. Wembanyama against Porzingis. On the wing, Fox. Barnes outside. Castle finds Fox. Shoots over Pajemski. Fox, no good. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 14-4 run. Santos, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Melton. Lets it go with a three. And another three for Golden State.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
San Antonio leading by 13. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So both teams making some changes here. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have been money from the foul line since the All-Star break. The Warriors, 4th.
They are really dialed in at the line, especially since the break. I mean, really shooting an impressive percentage from the line.
Cornet with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Down low. Got it. Good job in the low post. Cornet's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Drops in the tray.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
50 seconds left to play here in the third. It's taken away by Payton. Curry is inside. Castle covering. Post. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Post has got 5 points now this quarter. Spurs leading by 10. Here's Castle. 10 points for him. Count it. Good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Warriors shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Curry. Here's Richard. And the Warriors, another 3. 7 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Castle. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's San Antonio in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. They've got Payton. Bajemski out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Quentin Post and Richard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Curry can't get it to go.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Barnes finds Fox. And the shot is good. Fox has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Richard, covered by Vassell. Bajemski with it. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Free throw good, Bajemski. And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They're leading by 8. Cornet passes to Barnes. Outside Harper lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Curry. Here's Post. Guarded by Fox. Golden State moving it around. The shot by Payton, no good. Spurs leading by 8. Barnes right side. It's Vassell on the wing. Pass to Cornet. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And yes, it's good. 13 points for Devin Vassell.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Now Pajemski, guarded by Fox. And the basket is good.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
And the Spurs with possession. 8-point game. Here's Fox. Warriors with the rebound. Post has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Curry. To the middle. The shot's good.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game. But they might need someone else to step up as well.
Spurs leading by 6. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. It's Curry outside. Good on the triple. Curry's got 29 in the game.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Look, Fox can run the show at a high level. He reads things quickly.
Curry against Harper. Outside Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The high post shot. It's hauled in by Cornette.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And Fox gets it to go.
I just love the energy that Fox brings to the game. He's been unbelievable scoring it tonight.
Pass to post. Back to Pajemski. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now, here's Fox. They set the pick. Harper the pass to Cornette. And here is Harper. There's the 3. Pajemski grabs the board. Pajemski's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Curry. Curry on the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 3-point San Antonio lead. On the wing, Fox. He's defended by Pajemski. Outside, Fox. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Fox has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, when Fox gets to the rim, he's about as good as they come at finishing what he starts.
Pass to post. Now Curry. And it's Pajemski in the corner. It's deflected. Vassell left side. And there's Harper. That's good on the assist by Vassell. Vassell's got his 7th assist in the game. Pass to post. At the top of the key, Curry. Tough finish by Stephen Curry.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break. What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
So both teams changing it up here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
throw good, Fox.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. There's the triple. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 5 assists tonight. Pass to Champagnie. Back to Fox. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
San Antonio making a switch here. Vassell's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Warriors trail by 8. Outside Curry. Back to Melton. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Melton. Now Curry. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Spurs leading by 8. And here is Fox. Pass to Champagnie. The offensive rebound. Wembanyama just too big down low.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And here's Green outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Vassell outside. Here's Castle. Off target with his 3. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. A pass to Porzingis. That shot no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
To the paint. Here's Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Melton feeling it out a bit. They kick it out to Green. To halt the run. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Now, here's Fox. And he banks in the layup. Fox has got 43 points.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Pass to Santos. Back to Curry. This one for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
San Antonio with the ball after the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry. Porzingis pulls it down. Warriors trail by 8. Curry is inside. Castle against Melton. The long shot, no good.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Now, here's Fox. And he banks the layup in.
There's the toughness from Fox. Not much deters him from getting a bucket.
One shot.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Now Green. Six on the shot clock. Jacks up a three. It's off target. Spurs leading by 11. Now Fox. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. That one drops.
Well, Fox is selective with his mid-range shots, but if he likes the look, he's going to take it.
Here's Porzingis. And the rejection by Wembanyama. See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick. They lead by 11. Now, here's Fox. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Porzingis with a screen on Fox. Curry. The focus from Curry gets it to fall inside.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Spurs leading by 11.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Spurs.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Now, Wembanyama. After the missed three from Stephen Curry. 2 on the clock. Wembanyama. Green rips down the board. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.